Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Andrea Twarowski here with Dentalelle Tutoring. So I was actually talking to a dentist about this last week. She's in the process of hiring a new dental hygienist, and she's looking for a dental assistant to sort of help out too. And, we got to talking, and it's really hard to find a good hygienist and or a good assistant these days. And I was so surprised hearing her say that, because everybody always says how there's so many dental hygienists out there and assistants, and it's hard to get a job. And there are a lot out there, but it's hard to get a job because people seem to be, I don't know, not looking in the right places, or they're too picky, or they're just not, or they seem to always think that there's a better thing out there, so they move from office to office. Now, I talk about this from a dental professional's perspective, but also from an office's perspective too, because I've seen it both ways. So first and foremost, for us, because I'm a dental hygienist, so I'm speaking more for that, but mainly for just dental professionals as a whole. I feel it's very important that we do find the right office. So let me say that first. So do not be ashamed if you're working for an office and you just simply feel you don't click in there, or you don't like it, or after working there for a month, you're saying, okay, they never give me a lunch break. I see like 20 patients a day. I'm not being paid enough. This isn't for me. Don't be scared, or don't be ashamed to leave the office. So I'm not talking about that. But what I'm talking about, and what I'm noticing, talking to other dental hygienists, especially new ones, I don't know what it is, but they seem to be very picky. Like, we have new hygienists come in and they answer an ad, and then they kind of say, well, I don't want to work evenings and I don't want to work Saturdays. That's just the nature of the job, if I can say that. I do totally understand if you've been in the profession for 20 years and you're saying, I don't want to work Saturdays and I don't want to work evenings, because I do feel you almost have that right because you have been working for a while. But I know for me, like, I've been in the profession now for 13 years and I've been working Saturdays for 13 years. I've been working evenings also for 13 years. Do I work every evening? No, but it's typically like a 9 to 5, or evenings for me have consisted of until 7:30, and at the latest, I worked in an office where we were there till 9:30. So did I love it? No, but that's just the nature of the job. I don't feel like you can walk in and say, I don't want to work evenings and I don't want to work Saturdays. If you truly feel that way, then you should become a temp hygienist, because then you can pick and choose your own hours. But I'm just so surprised that that's how people are coming into their interviews, because you know what? You will have to work a Saturday, you will have to work an evening. And those dental hygienists, sorry, my phone just made a really funny noise. Those dental hygienists who are looking for a job, like a full-time or part-time job, you're going to have to work evenings or Saturdays. So that kind of stops people in their tracks. When I was talking to the dentist, she's like, I found some great people, but as soon as I tell them that there will be one Saturday a month and there's one evening a week until 6, they say no thank you. And that really surprised me. She said, well, I can understand if it's like every single Saturday till 5 o'clock, and if it's every single evening till 7, I can understand them saying no. So they're not even hesitating, they're just saying no. But just people don't want to work one Saturday a month, and they don't want to work one evening that's only until 6. And I said, really? That is really a shame. So if you are looking for a job that pays well, you should say you have no problem working Saturdays and you have no problem working evenings. I'm not saying every evening, because that's a little bit much, but say I am more than happy to work one evening a week, and the Saturdays that you need me to work, because typically offices aren't open until 5 on Saturdays. They're open till like 12, till 2, it depends on the office. But I just find that can really set you apart as a good hygienist who is willing to do that, and a good assistant too. So don't be afraid to work Saturdays, and don't be afraid to work evenings, because you know what, you guys, that's what you signed up for. That's like a nurse saying that she doesn't want to do shift work. Sorry, you became a nurse. That's how it happens. You have to love what you do. So just taking evenings and weekends is part of it. And I can say that because I did evenings and weekends for 13 years, for about 10 years. And for 10 years, actually, I did 3 evenings a week until 8:30, okay? But I didn't mind it at the time because I wanted to make the money. I wanted to get experience, and I just, for some reason, didn't mind it. Now, I wouldn't do that, but that's why I became a temp hygienist, so that I can pick and choose my own hours. You might have seen a video that I had done earlier. I'm talking about why I became a temp hygienist, and that's one of them. I don't have to feel bad saying, no, I don't work Saturdays, I don't work evenings, because I just simply wouldn't take a job that is asking for Saturdays or evenings. You know, like I like taking a job on short notice, or I like an office saying, hey, we have a hygienist who's off this week. Are you able to come in? Yeah, you know what, sure. So I like picking and choosing my own hours. But yeah, so I just thought I'd mention that. I don't really know if I have, you know, a point to this video, but I just wanted to say that that's what the dentist was saying, that it's hard to find good hygienists out there, and assistants too. And another thing that she was saying is, you know, she looks for people who are easygoing, you know, people who will not come into the office and want to do things their way. You know, they're more adaptable. They will not say, oh, well, I've been using these instruments for 10 years and you don't have them, so you have to order this, this, and this, and this. You know, like, she's not looking for people like that. She's not looking for people who call in sick all the time. She's not looking for people who are late, who show up late. Apparently, people still do that. She was telling me that she had hired some hygienists and assistants in the past who would just show up late or just not show up at all. Is that some kind of a joke? I said, are you serious? And they still expected to be hired the next day. So yeah, I found that very interesting. And be a team player. If you have an opening and you see an assistant is running behind, help her out. Because when you need help, when you need the assistant to help you with a probe, clean up, set up something, she will be more happy to help you if you've helped her in the past. So be a team player. I find that huge. Same with assistants, okay? Be a team player. Do not think you're not going to help out the hygienist because for some reason you have this notion that they get paid more so they don't need help. Help out the hygienist, you guys, because if you don't help us out, we're not going to help you out, okay? Sorry, you know, but it's true. Just, we should all help each other out. Let's just put it that way, okay? Let's just help each other out, be happy to be there, and, you know, move on, right? Yeah, so if you guys have questions, let me know, but I just thought that was very interesting. So if you are looking for a job, mention things like that, you know, mention things that you know the office wants to hear, you know, say that you're not late, you are punctual, you have good time management skills, you know how to ask for help, you know how to be a team player, you will show up for your shift, you know, just mention things like that. And good luck. If you need anything, let me know.